Hello and welcome to episode 2 of A Cup of Coffee. I am Eric Bynum with Baseball to World, and I am here enjoying a nice cup of joe from my Baseball as America coffee mug from an old traveling museum exhibition that came to the Museum of Nature and Science in Dallas years ago. Love the exhibition. Don't know if they're still doing it. I'll have to look that up and post it if they are, but it was well worth a view when it came through Dallas years ago. Shout out to Rosie and all my other Mercs friends. That was just for you guys. Okay, so I have a couple little news and notes that I want to get to really quick here. And first off, we're going to start out in Croatia, where the Federations Cup is taking place right now. We have 6 teams vying for the title, and right now the Vienna Metro Stars out of Austria are leading the standings with a perfect 3-0 record. Right behind them, another Austrian team, the Dornbirn Indians, are 2-1. So it's going to be a good rush to the finish there in Croatia. Also going on are the Federation Cup qualifiers. Right now we have one going on in Moscow and the other going on in Bulgaria. So we'll keep an eye on those. Check out the website here shortly for updates on both of or all 3 of those tournaments. Excuse me. But we also want to go out to Europe, and we want to take a look at some of the standings right now. The first place I'm going to go to is out to Poland. Made a trip out there last summer. Got to see the wonderful stadium of the, excuse me if I butchered this name, the Wrocław Barons. Loved it. Thank you for that. Also ran into a bunch of the guys out in Prague last year at the Prague Baseball Week. Fantastic guys. Sporting my Barons hat today, guys, just for you. And hoping you can pull this out this year. Right now the Barons are in 4th place in the Polish Ekstraliga, and they're sitting there with a 7-9 record, a bit behind Stal Kutno, who is leading the league at 15-5. So a couple really good teams out there leading the way. The Barons, come on babies, we got some work to do. I'm pulling for you though. But definitely looking forward to getting back out to Poland to actually see some baseball. The one weekend I was there, they actually postponed all of their games in Wrocław, so didn't get to see any baseball. Did get to see the new field that they were putting up. Fantastic place. I believe I have a blog post about it. I'll post it in the comments as well from last year. Beautiful field that the city fronted the money for to have them build. And right behind it, even better, they have a little league field that they were putting up. It was about halfway done. I need to get some updates and see from the guys if they finished that outfield part, but it was beautiful. A turf, could be played on all year long. Fantastic things that they're doing out there in Wrocław. Also, I gotta say, guys, one of my favorite cities I've ever been to in Europe. Granted, I've only been to a few, but Wrocław was fantastic. All right, so moving on, we're gonna take a look at what's going out in France at the moment. We have the 4-time returning champion Rouen Huskies, who are leading their division with a 15-3 record. They're essentially tied with and you gotta forgive me on some of these names, guys, the Savigny Lions, who are at 16-4. So essentially they're tied there since the Lions have played a couple more games. Right behind them are the Barracudas, okay, in 3rd place, just 2 games back. So that's going to be a great finish in the French Division 1 there. Down in the other division, the Senert Templars are leading their division. They're cruising this year, 17-1. They defeated Rouen in the Challenge de France earlier this year, took that title from them. So they're looking to get back on top of the league and end Rouen's 4-year streak of championships here. Rouen has dominated this league for years and years and years, but we might see a new champion this year. Should be a good finish now that we got 12 teams in the league. That's the most I believe the most ever. I could be wrong there. It's the most I've ever seen. But they've got the league split into 2 divisions, so that's exciting to see as well. Also, moving on out to Spain. All right, so we're back. We're going to take a look at the Spanish Division de Honor. standings right now, and the Tenerife Marlins are on top with a 17-1 record, dominating the Spanish league once again. San Ignacio is in second place. They're just a couple games back at 15-3. Sitting down in third are the Astros Valencia. They just came back from the CEB Cup where they didn't have as great a showing as I would have hoped, but hey, guys, still some time left in the season. This is one of the few leagues where there is no playoffs, so it's winner take all during the regular season. So the Marlins right up there on the top of the standings once again, looking to close that out here this summer for another title. But just wanted to hit a few league standings around Europe. We'll come back again later this week, hopefully tomorrow, with a couple more. Then we'll slowly move around the world. We'll hit up some Asian leagues as well. But I don't want to keep these, don't want to make these too long. But I did want to touch on something. And this is what I'm going to call my little segment of what's on Eric's mind. My apologies to the old Grey Wolf at the ticket. If you're a P1 from Dallas, you'll know who I'm talking about there. He is the great one, the Hall of Famer. But what's on Eric's mind today? It's an Angel Hernandez. I've got to say, this guy, I don't know if he's trying to be the center of attention. And if you don't know, Angel Hernandez is a major league umpire. And he's been notorious for being in the middle of some heated arguments and making some bad calls. Last night I'm watching the Rangers-Red Sox game, and Andrew Benintendi gets tossed for just simply saying you suck. Well, I'm here to tell you, Angel, you kind of do suck, okay? Later on in the game, you toss the Rangers manager as well. First time he's ever been tossed in his first year managing, but you didn't even give him enough time to review the play. I don't know if you're looking to be the center of attention, if you're just, I don't know. But you've done this for years. You've been in different places and different situations where you seem to be the one that wants to be the center of attention and not the players. And I'm sorry, guys, if I know your name as an umpire, that is not a good thing, okay? I shouldn't know your name. You should be behind the scenes, unless you're somebody like Cowboy Joe. Then he's just got character. But Angel Hernandez, I'm here to tell you, and I'm sorry, you suck. Okay, get over yourself. This is not about you, it's about the players. Andrew Benintendi should have never been thrown out, and I'm a Rangers fan. So just going on record saying that here. You got to let things go. And if you Google his name, you'll see many different things that he's been through. He even sued MLB, saying that he wasn't getting playoffs, all-star games, and things like that because of his race. He's from Cuba. Major League Baseball has been really good about things like that. So I'm not here to play the race card or anything like that. But I'm not a fan of Angel Hernandez, and you know what? I hope for the sake of baseball that if you can't take it when a guy gets upset and just says something as simple as you suck, give me a break. There are a lot of other things he could say that, by all means, run him, toss him, whatever you got to do. But that something as simple as that, come on, give me a break. Gonna keep it short like that today, just a cup of coffee. Short little episode today. Just want to remind you about the blogathon that's coming up June 29th through the 30th. First pitch of the London series to the last pitch of the London series. We're going to raise awareness for depression, which is something that really hits home for me. I will go more into that later on. Keep watching the blog for more information. We've got some great guest bloggers coming up the day after as well. You can find all of the links in the comments. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We're new on Instagram as well at Baseball to World. We're getting out there. We're trying to be more active. Trying to be more social, so please let us know what you think, give us some comments, and you know what? Till next time, guys, enjoy your cup of joe. I know I am.